What is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to another episode of Premier Passions, episode number 3 already. Gonna try and make this a daily thing, but in order for me to do it, I'm back at work on Monday. I'm recording this on Sunday, so I will need to record ahead a few days. So if there's people asking me to do stuff, look at stuff or whatever, and I don't do it straight away, don't take it personally. It's simply because I'm running behind, but I will try and do certain things that people ask. If somebody tells me to sign freaking Patrick Kluivert's son, they can just get blocked because it's not going to happen. Be realistic. Come on, be realistic. But this has started very differently to how I thought it was. First of all, you have been amazing. Got that messed with the colour. Messed with the colour big time, didn't it? Anyway, you have been amazing. Each and every single one of you has been fantastic. The likes, the support on the series so far has been superb. 2 episodes have gone up when I'm recording this, and they've both been received really well. So thanks very much, everybody, for that. Really massively appreciate it. Secondly, I said to you, I think we're going to struggle a bit. I don't know what to expect, and it's been a surprising tale of events. So in the time between the last episode and this episode, here is what has happened, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised as much as I am as well. So guys, girls, check this bad boy out. We followed up that opening day 1-1 draw with another 1-1 draw, this time against Poole, who, if you remember, were top of the league. They'd given somebody a right thraping on the opening day. It was an even game. We took the lead through Mitch Williams on 30 minutes. They equalised just 3 minutes later. But it was a good positive sign to how we were going to adapt to the league. I felt we didn't look out of place and we didn't look overpowered at all. We then got an absolute thumper at Cambridge City. They flew into a 4-0 lead after 32 minutes, and we just didn't know what to do with them in the first half. They were superb. Veteran Neil Midgley with a couple of goals, and Levers with a couple of goals. Then Milan Nige, who still hasn't got his tash back, disappointingly, pulled one back for us, and James Hicks got a second for us in the 84th minute. We were much better in the second half. We seemed to sort of come into the game a lot better. We seemed to perform a lot better, and it was a much more positive and sort of, I don't know, awe-inspiring performance in the second half. I can't think of the right word, but it just gave us that little bit more positivity going forwards against a very good side. We then travelled to Merthyr Tydfil and managed to pick up a 1-0 win. That man again, Milan Nige, 20 minutes on the clock, he scored. We had a lot of possession in this game, but as you can see, they had a lot more chances than we do. We were just lucky enough to get one into the back of the net. Sam Arnold did really well in goal to keep a clean sheet, and the defence were pretty decent. We managed to hold them off for the 90 minutes. They had quite a few good opportunities. River Allen for them had a good couple of goes, but they just couldn't break us down. We just seemed to defend panically, whatever, on the day, but it did the trick. We then came back with a 1-1 draw at home against Chesham. We took the lead on 10 minutes. Darrell Clare with his first goal for the club in front of 104 fans. We do have really low gates at the minute, so that's something hopefully we'll start to pick up as we move along through the leagues. But you can see in this, we were very dominant. We just couldn't add to that one goal, and Richard Thorne equalised for them on 70 minutes. It wasn't a deserved point for them, but fair play to them for getting it against a very, very good performance on our behalf. We then came up against Poulton at home, beat them by 4-2. Darrell Clare, Mitch Williams, who's been on flames, new signing Jean-Philippe Yamfam and James Hicks with the goals for us, Osman and Clifford with the goals for Poulton. It was a very even game, but it was just our clinical finishing on this day that won us the match. As you can see, pretty much nailed on, spot on the same in terms of stats. But like I say, our finishers were better than theirs. We then travelled to Hitchin, and Yamfam scored on the 83rd minute and Mitch Williams on the 87th. We really had to grind at this to get anything out of it. It was a very even game up until the last 10 minutes, where we seemed to come into the game, take control of it and walk away with all 3 points. That was followed up by another 2-0 win. Darryl Clare and Mitch Williams again in front of 81 fans at the Leicester Road Stadium. St Neots were the team who played the bottom of the league, and we beat them comfortably in the end. Not as comfortably as it could or maybe should have been, but all in all it was a decent day at the office. Then another struggling team, Frome, hosted us, and we managed to beat them by 1-0. Is it Frome or Froome? I can never remember. Anyway, whatever. We beat them by 1-0. Mitch Williams again on the score sheet. Fantastic player he's turned out to be. We dominated from start to finish. They never had a shot on target, and all in all a fantastic performance. Really pleased with that one. One pissed me off. We went 2-0 up against Dunstable. Williams and Holt with the goals for us, and then Wharton came and scored 2 goals in 9 minutes to make it 2 apiece. We did have a chance late on to win it through I think it was Stenson, but couldn't quite get the ball in the back of the net. Disappointing draw. Cirencester came into town and we took the lead through 17 minutes. We took the lead on 17 minutes through Jake Holt. They equalised on 41 through Sol Pinnock, and then Yamfam nicked up in the 89th minute with a winner for us. Glad we won it. We deserved to win it. I would have been disappointed with the draw. The gates got crept up a little bit. We've got 99 fans there today, or on that day, so happy with that. And last but by no means least, in our previous match, we came up against Hungerford away and we beat them by 3-1. Mitch Williams, Darryl Clare and Matt Stenson with the goals in this one for us. Houghton got one for them on the hour, but we were far too strong for them on the day. They had their chances, but they never really, apart from the goal, they never really looked like threatening. So I think you'll agree, guys, we have not had a bad start to the season whatsoever, and we are actually currently sat in second place, which is far beyond anything I could have imagined. Darryl Clare's been fantastic for us. Once he started scoring, he started to really kick in and really pick up. We have been dominating a lot of games, but struggling in front of goal. Now, I've tried tweaking formations, moving players around, but we don't have a player who is just continuously scoring, apart from Mitch Williams, who has been sensational. I think you'll agree he's been a very, very good acquisition. Hats off to my director of football who brought him from Loughborough Dynamo, but he's already got more goals for us than he did at the Dynamo. He's got 8 in 12 for us. He's been superb. He's an aggressive lad, but my God, is he a good player at this level. Really, really, really impressed with the way he's gone about his business. And the out of contract thing worries me with players like Mitch, because I could see another team coming in and swiping him off us at some point, but we'll worry about that when it comes along. We have brought in another few players. There's no real standout guys, but I'll just quickly go through them with you. We've got Joe Evans who's come in. He's a former Kidsgrove and Leap player. Was he no, he's at Port Vale. I knew he had been at one of us. Yamfam, he's one that came in. There was him and somebody else. The other guy didn't want to join us, so I went with Yamfam, and his first goal for us, I mean, his free kick taking is only 7, but his first goal for us was a superb free kick. Really, really happy with that. Player has reacted badly to something, not sure what that's about, because I don't think I've done anything. I don't remember. It might have been, perhaps I gave them a bit of a rollicking. I can't remember. It was last night. I was very tired. But he came in. He was on a free after his release from Bedford, and he's done really well. He's a former Luton trainee. Not done much before in his career, but he's doing okay with us at the moment. Robert Evans from Coleshill, 25-year-old, he's come in and hit the ground running. He's been playing brilliantly, really, really well. Really pleased with his contribution so far. Like I say, he played for Coleshill, Sutton Coldfield, Romulus and Colville. So he's a local-ish kind of player. And then we've got Kai Heather, or Heather, however you want to say it. Some people say, I know the first name is Heather, but there's a town down the road that's spelt that way and it's pronounced Heather. So whatever, but we'll call him Carl Heather, and He's played 3 games on loan from I was going to say Darlington. He's on loan from Dagenham for the season. He's come in and he's done okay. He's not been brilliant, but he's okay. And Rico Hackett-Fairchild as well has come in on loan for the season. He's got 2 assists in his time since he's been in. Made 3 sub appearances, so he's done okay. He's quite a creative young man. Got a little bit of acceleration, but nothing spectacular. Shaquille Clark is one that my assistant has brought in. He's only made 1 brief substitute appearance at the moment, but a former Droylsden, Brighterhouse, Ossett Town and Wakefield left-sided midfielder, so be interested to see how he does. The good thing about his out of contracts is you can bring them in, try them out. If they're shit, you can let them go. That's the beauty of it. And then the last one, I actually brought this guy in. He'd been on trial with us, released from Colchester, Miles Palmer, a young goalkeeper. He looks very, very good. It doesn't show you that it was on trial, but he was. The director of football brought him in on trial, and then we let him go. But I really wanted to keep him. Apologies for the dog next door. It's a puppy, bless it. It's shut up. But yeah, he's done. He's done really well on this trial. Looked really good, so I'm really pleased with him. Apologies, I need the window open. It's so freaking hot. So sorry about the dog barking. So yeah, those are the guys who have come in. Joseph Flynn, Greg Downs and Will Highland have all been released. Those are 3 players out of the whole squad. Those 3 are the only 3 so far that have come over and started bitching and whinging about the fact that they're not playing every game. And at this level, you're afforded the opportunity to just get them out. If their attitude isn't right, if they're not a squad player, if they're like, I deserve to be in because I'm better than him, in my opinion, they go at this level for me. If they're not good, I mean, it'd be a bit different if it was, say, Frank Lampard coming to me saying I'm better than Robert Evans. He'd be in. You know what I mean? He'd be in. It'd bankrupt us, and it'd never happen. But that's the kind of thing. If they were a player of clear quality that was saying I'm better than such and such, I should be playing, then it's a different matter. But these guys, they're no better, no worse. Well, I suppose they could be classed as a little bit worse than what we've got at the moment. So they've gone. Simple as that. Finances is going okay. We've made a little bit of money. We kind of fluctuate between 8 and 13,000 in the overall balance, so kind of up and downs. We've only got 25 season ticket holders, which is pretty funny. And that's that really in terms of incomings, outgoings and finances. And the league looks like this at the minute. Merthyr Tydfil are top of the league, we're second, Cambridge City third, then Kettering. Today's live com is a local game against Bedworth, who are basically, Bedworth is right next to the Ricoh Arena in Coventry. Coventry's ground is basically in Bedworth more than it is in Coventry. It's very bizarre. You can literally walk to the Ricoh Arena from Bedworth pretty quickly. It's not hard. So we've got them today. So this could be an interesting game. Stuart Storer is the manager of Bedworth, and he was Jeff Thomas's assistant. Jeff Thomas, what am I talking about? Jeff Thomas played for Crewe, England and Wolves and Crystal Palace and many other wonderful teams. Dean Thomas's assistant at Hinckley United. So a little bit of a backstory there. Isden Christie playing up front for Bedworth, one for the people who have been around a little bit of a while like myself. He used to be a massive Football League player back in the day. He used to seem to pop up everywhere. There's the rock again. Mark Albrighton, not the Leicester City one, but the very, very ruggedly and handsome friend of mine. He sometimes watches my videos, so if he is, hello Mark, there you are, look. There you are. I'm going to fuck you up today, my friend. I'm going to tell him to break your legs. He's a very experienced defender. Played for Neaton, Griff, Barwell, Nuneaton, Kidderminster, Stevenage, Cambridge, Rushton, Darlington, Boston, Chester, Doncaster, Telford and Atherstone. So he's been around the block. He's 39 now. Very experienced guy. We're going to go with Yam Fam up front. I just simply because I've just clicked on the wrong thing and gone straight to the game instead of sorting my team out. So the rotated squad that played the last game, normally Darryl Clare will start up front, and Mr. Yam Fam will be on the bench. But today we're going the other way around because I clicked the button. I got a bit trigger happy. Was going to consider giving the new goalkeeper a game today, but that's fine. It's no problem. I'd be interested to see what the gate is for today's game, with it being a relatively local game. Be interested to see. James Hartland's picked up another booking. He just seems to do nothing but get booked. Here's Mitch Williams, goal scorer supreme. Hicks, Evans, go on. Go on. Ooh, a lot of Williams is on the pitch and a lot of Evans is on the pitch. Go on, Hicks. Beautiful ball out to Evans, swings it in. Yan Pham hits the bar. He's foul on somebody. I'd imagine he's either pushed the defender out of the way or booted the goalkeeper, one of the two. But early on, 10 minutes in, not a lot has happened really. We've hit the woodwork once apparently, but surely that wouldn't count because it was a foul. We're seeing a lot more of the ball, but they've had the chances so far. Here they come, Bedworth. They've taken the lead. The bastards. He's offside. Sorry, bit of an itch in between my fingers there, Bedworth. Sorry. So, let's passionately keep going. Win. Yes, keep going, win. That'll do it. That's my team talk. I will walk up to them and go, boys, this is in a passionate tone of voice for those of you who don't know. Keep go, win. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is a terrible game. I apologise. Let's get our former mustachio man on the pitch, Milan. And Daryl Clare can come on for Yan Pham. And I suppose really, for safety reasons, of going out to 10 man, we should replace the men at the back. All Brighton's on. Kick him. That's it. Push him back. That's it. Get it. That's it. Go on. Go. Oh, Daryl Clare was trying to get him round the back there. Oh, what have you done? Are you going to get sent off for that? No, yellow card. I don't quite know what he had done. Oh, you fuckers. Danny Edmond. Well, this isn't going according to plan. And we've lost. We've lost. You guys come along and we lose. That is very disappointing. That is really disappointing. I thought maybe a draw at the worst. Didn't expect us to lose though. That is very disappointing. How many turned up? Only 94. I thought more would have showed up for this match. That is very disappointing. That has really annoyed me. You will not understand the magnitude of my annoyance. Never mind. Wow, Lewis Tallett's got a bit of an assisting head on him. He's a decent looking player. I just don't know what to do anymore. Oh, it was Froma at bottom of the league, not St Neots. St Neots were like 23rd. I think when we played them, it's Froma at bottom. They're having a terrible time of things. Drew 1, lost 11. Yeah. We're at Bedworth now. They've moved up to 11th, and they're only 3 points off the playoffs, to be fair. Let's be fair to them. They're not exactly dying at the bottom of the league, are they? But guys, anyway, rather disappointingly, we've lost, and that is the end of today's episode. I feel a bit crestfallen. I really do. I was hoping we'd put a much more complete performance in than that, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you can't win them all, especially when you do live comms on Football Manager. It's a curse. I'm telling you, it's a curse sometimes. It really is. But please, out of sympathy at least, smash the like button down below. You've been superb with the likes already, guys, so please keep that going. It just gives me a really good indication of whether you're enjoying it or not, because the views are great, views are fantastic, but the views to likes conversion rate could be better. Whatever reason, some people just don't watch them in accounts. They just watch the videos, don't do the like thing and stuff, which is fine, that's fine, but likes really help judge what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. Please remember, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button as well and check out the other content on the channel. But for now, guys, I'm out of time. It's been a pleasure being in your face. Bye bye.